assessment of their performances and whether there was a plan to point?
Yeah, I think Timba's come in and obviously done really well in these 2 games. He's played a lot of cricket for South Africa, so the stage was never too big for him. In the last year or 2, he's really improved his white ball cricket in T20s as well as one-day cricket. So I'm not surprised that he came in and did well. He's a good player of spin as well. So on the slow wickets that India prepared to play against us, he was quite adept to play there. And yeah, again on Bjorn, like when he said, I mean, the MSL has given local guys a platform to show what they can do against world-class players. And Bjorn came here. Bjorn is a bowler for the big occasion. We've seen it so many times back home, but maybe now international crowds are seeing that. It was a clear plan against punt. We know when he tries to look for boundaries, he goes sort of long on cow, looks for his slog sweep. So when he tries to attack, the spinners always look to take him one, and Bjorn executed that perfectly. I think Shamsi always phones Imi. Imi is obviously one of his heroes, and they work together a lot. So I think it was a nice moment for Shamsi to get a big wicket for us there, like Imi always does for us. So yeah.
How do you guys relate to that?
Yeah, I think we spoke before the game to always just keep eyes on the captain. Sometimes it's so noisy out there. You know, the atmosphere is so good to play in. You know, you're tempted as a player to just have a bit of a look around and you know, it's human. So Quinton, I mean, it's no use shouting to a player out there. He's not going to hear you. So that's maybe one thing we must work on as a team. Our overrate was a bit slow in the previous game. This game we were a bit tight again. And those things always adds a few extra seconds, and over the course of 20 overs, yeah, it can get frustrating as a captain. Yeah, I think there was a bit of a difference. Obviously, Quinny would be able to tell you better, but even when we fielded, I felt there was a bit of dew around. So I knew later on, you know, it would come into the game, especially when the pitch is dry and turning. When the ball gets a bit moist, it does come onto the bat better. So I was very surprised actually when they batted first. I don't know the conditions here, but just looking at the pitch, it looked like a field that you want to chase on. Yeah, but in saying that, you know, we probably would have bowled first as well, and Quinny made the right call in that. And yeah, I think they never had enough runs to really put us under pressure, and it gave a platform I mean, Quinny's a world-class player. He's played here so many times. He never even gave them a sniff, and that's exactly how we came here today with the goal to win and to send a strong message. And yeah, captain led from the front, and that's what we did.
Final question.
Yeah, it wasn't as flat as I thought it would be. I think they took a lot of grass off. Again, they played three spinners, and that was probably their game plan, and maybe that's why they batted first. They thought a ball would turn towards the back end, which it did. They just, credit to our bowlers, they just didn't have a score to really put us under a lot of pressure for sustained periods. So, but us as players from South Africa, we compare the field here to a Wanderers back home, where the guys who's played here a lot telling us that normally the wicket is quite good. It's a high boundary percentage, like I said. The ball travels here. So we sort of, in our batting chats, we sort of were gonna approach it in that way. The Wanderers, again, it's so difficult to defend the score there. You always sort of bowl first and chase, and yeah, that's exactly what we did today.